Good morning, everybody. It's Tom Chenault, and it is the wonderful Friday morning edition of the Hair on Fire call. I hope you all got up early. I was up really early watching the golf tournament, Tour de France, getting ready for the day, getting ready for you, making a commitment to grow daily, valuing that process more than the events involved. I'm not waiting for inspiration. I'm willing to sacrifice pleasure for opportunity. I'm dreaming bigger than big. I'm planning my priorities, and I'm going to give up to go up. Those from John Maxwell, that's his 7 steps to success, and he says the same thing that I hope you're saying to yourself. There is no time like the present to get this thing going. It's a Friday. That means it's the beginning of the weekend. That means you've got 3 glorious days to go out there and figure out who it is you're going to interview. I am watching miracles, and I'm calling them miracles happen all over the country. People that were resistant to the process are stepping up to the plate. People in Australia are watching the Masters of Enrollment movie and saying, I can do that. Everywhere I'm turning around, people are saying, I have the ability and the opportunity right now to own my life, to seize the day, and to make a difference in the lives of others. I put something on Facebook a couple of days ago, and I said, if you are banging against the ceiling of success and you just can't quite get there, there is a simple answer, and that answer might surprise you. And everybody said, what's the answer, as they're replying to the stream? And the answer is this: it's got nothing to do with you. Your focus on your 4 people, your focus on leadership, your focus on personal development, your focus on getting out of your life and into theirs is the answer to this thing. You want to be successful in network marketing, you've got to get massively successful at helping your 4 other people. If you can't go this thing alone, I'm telling you, there isn't enough time in the day. And I'm not going to mention any names, but I know some people going hither, thither, and yon, and at the end of the day, all they feel like is they chase their tail. And everybody tells them how much money they're making, and they're looking at each other going, wow, I sure don't see it. All I see is myself driving all over the place. I'm telling you, you want to build an infrastructure, you guys. You want to build a dynasty. You want to do the Dr. Wallach seminars. You want to do the rallies. You want to do the events. You want to do the infomercials. You want to do the magazine ads. I got a guy coming in here today that was a lead. He's going to be at Buzz Coffee at 10 o'clock. Sherry Claire is going to watch the process. And what's going to happen at the end of the day? That guy, if I like him and he likes me, I interview him. He interviews me. He passes the test. I pass the test. I can help him. He can help me. We're going to do business together. It's that simple. That's all it is. We're going to figure out. We're going to test the water. I've never met him before. I'm going to meet him at 10 o'clock this morning. And all it is a simple interview process. He's either going to be one of the gang or he's not. He's going to either like me or he's not. He's going to like the system or he's not. But guess what? It's not going to be the end of the world. I'm going to use a little bit of time today at 10 o'clock. Yesterday, several of you listened to Greg Arnold. Let me rephrase that. Yesterday, Greg Arnold was bringing in one of the great network marketers in the industry. Just bringing the guy into the industry. And what did he do? And I'm not going to mention any names. That's as close as it's going to get. But the whole thing boiled down to Greg Arnold did exactly what you do. He got me. He got Steve Arnold. He got Steve Wallach. He got Greg Arnold. He got Patty Arnold on the telephone. And we went through the process of the 3-way call. Then this brand new guy that I've never met before, we're going to go through the process of the one-on-one meeting after the 3-way call. We do it over and over and over again just that way. Why? Because that's the process. I use 3-way calls. Greg Arnold uses 3-way calls. Earlene Downey uses 3-way calls. Everybody that's making this thing happen is using 3-way calls. So I want to ask you one question to ask yourself. Are you using 3-way calls? Who are you dialing? Who are you doing it with? Because I'm telling you, that's all there is to this whole deal. You can go out there. I'm telling you, I know a lot of you that are extremely successful in longevity. You're already a diamond. Last night on the conference call, on the company conference call, they had Norm Bird on there. They had some fantastic, they had the great Peggy Lapsley on there. They had Richard Renton on there. They had a couple of other people I've all of a sudden blanked my mind on, and I didn't want to do that on there. And inside of that, you heard the way they do the business. And you know what? It is fantastic that they've been so successful doing it that way. I am thrilled to death for them. And I'm going to tell you one more thing. I'm thrilled to death for you. And if you can just take all that activity you've got going on, basically bring it into this little funnel called the interview process, and make sure that you're living with your 4 people at the other side of it, you are going to make it in network marketing, I promise. Stay focused, though. Stay focused in life. You can't know everyone. You can't do everything, and you can't go everywhere. You have to pick and choose between good and a little bit better. Who was that? John Maxwell again. Life is 10% what happens to me and 90% of how I react to it. John Maxwell again. If we're growing, we're going to be outside of our comfort zone. Are you out of your comfort zone today? Yes, I hope so. You want to scare some people and realize how scared they are? Go take an elevator somewhere today and turn into a whirling dervish in that thing. Start talking to the people and watch them squirm, because everybody is just as scared as you are. Everybody is living their life in fear of looking good, not knowing enough. They're afraid of breaking through. And I'm telling you, don't feel like the Lone Ranger. If that's you, partner up with somebody that has done it. Because I'll tell you, if you don't think Tom Chenault's scared, wrong. Denise Chenault, scared, wrong. Greg Arnold, scared, wrong. Every one of the people that are doing it in this business are just as scared as you are. But you break through that fear. So do not go there. Don't give that fear any power. Give that love in your life all the power. Love everything about who you are, what you do with everything you've got. And I'll tell you, it is going to change your day. Your passion. Make sure you do what you're good at. Make sure you're doing what you love. If you can't connect to mineral makeup, by gosh, don't do it. If you can only, Lena, connect to mineral makeup, that's the product you want to sell because you believe in it with everything you've got. I love you guys. I know you can do this thing. I know there is no stopping you, but there's got to be a start there somewhere. There's got to be a big start today. You've got to follow. And one thing I want to tell you, your leader, the person that's out there working real hard, me. I'm not doing this because I have nothing to do in the morning. I seriously want to make a contribution to you. I might be wrong, I might be right, but I want you to know that I really want to make a contribution to you. And I know that the leader that you've got out there, you might have a diamond above you that's working real hard and you might get along with, or you might this or you might that. I'm telling you, give them the benefit of the doubt. Give them a little bit of a break, because they're working really hard to get it right, just like you are. And they might not be on exactly the same plane you are right this second, but I'm going to tell you one thing right now. The day is going to come where you're going to appreciate their hard work. And I want you to know that your team is going to appreciate your hard work. So give everybody the benefit of the doubt today, too. I love everybody on this call. I am pumped up. I'm sorry the phone wasn't working very well earlier. I hope I'm even on the air right now. Everything begins with a decision. Then we have to manage that decision for the rest of your life. What's the decision you're going to make today? What are you going to do? I'm going to read you one more poem before we get out of here by John Maxwell. I'm in one of those moods. And it's not really by John Maxwell, it's by Howard Walther. I would be true for those who trust me. I would be pure, for there are those who care. I would be strong, for there are those who suffer. I would be brave, for there is much to dare. I would be friend of all, the foe, the friendless. I would be giving and forget the gift. I would be humble, for I know my weakness. I would look up, laugh, and love, and lift. So think about that with people today. Look up, and laugh, and love, and lift. Give them everything you've got. Pour yourself out to people. Pour yourself out to your project. Pour yourself out to your passion, and pour yourself out to longevity. I know you guys have that game. Everybody have an awesome day. I'll talk to you before you know it. Wow. Hello, everybody. Good morning.